Okay, gentlemen, the topic of this section is called the square of binomials. Okay? That means I'm taking a binomial and I'm multiplying it by itself. Okay? And when I do that, I'm always going to get a trinomial. And I'm going to show you a pattern, but I have to tell you guys, and to be honest with you, I mean, after 25 years of doing this, I don't have squares down, or I don't have this pattern memorized because I don't need it memorized. I just multiply it out. It doesn't save me that much time. Okay? But let me show you what the pattern is, and you can write this down to the side because we're going to work on these in just a moment. But if I have a number plus a number squared, the pattern is going to be the first number squared plus 2 times the first number times the second number plus the second number squared. That's the pattern. Now, do I need to memorize that? No, you don't have to memorize that. Okay? And I'll tell you what, because the sum and the difference of two squares you need to memorize, because you're going to have to spot it walking down the street and go, wait a minute, that's the difference of two squares. I know how to factor that. These other things, it doesn't save you that much time. You don't have to memorize this. But let me show you. Let me show you that pattern in A. Okay? A says x plus 3 squared. All right? Do you agree that A is 1x? Right? So if I use the pattern, it's going to be x squared. Right? 1x times 1x is 1x squared. It's x squared. In the middle, I'm going to have 2 times x times 3. Right? That's 2ab. 2 times a times b. 2 times x times 3. Okay, well, let's see. That's 6x. You agree? Okay. And then the last one is just b squared, which is this one. So it's just going to be plus 9. Right? Now let's multiply it out and see if that's what we get. Okay? So this is x plus 3 times x plus 3. All right? X times x is x squared, right? X times 3 is 3x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9. And do you agree when I combine these like terms that this is what I get? Everybody happy with that? Everybody see that? Do you need to memorize this pattern? No. You know how to multiply? Okay? You know how to get this answer? Simple. You don't need to memorize that pattern. But that's what this section is about, just this pattern. Okay? Now let me show you this next pattern. Okay, and you can write this off to the side too if you'd like. But a minus b squared gives us a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. That's the pattern for a minus b squared. Let's see if it works on the one that they gave us. Okay? Do you agree that A is equal to 7u, right? And b is equal to 3, right? So if I write it out according to this pattern, a squared, do you agree that that's 49u squared? Right? And then 2 times a times b, that's going to be 42u, and it's minus. Everybody agree with that? Yes. Right? Because 2 times 3 is 6, times 7u is 42u. Okay? And then b squared is going to be plus 9. Now let's see if that's what we get when we multiply this out. 7u minus 3 times 7u minus 3. 7u times 7u is 49u squared. 7u times minus 3 is minus 21u. Minus 3 times 7 is minus 21u. And minus 3 times minus 3 is positive 9. And do you agree when I combine these like terms that I'm going to get 42u? Negative 42u. That's the pattern. And you're welcome to use that pattern. But you can also see that when we multiply it out, we're going to get the same thing. All right? Good job, guys. Let's move on to the next example.